Hey everybody, good afternoon. Welcome in. This is a Real Life Sports. This is the Duke-centric version of the Duke UNC game tonight. All right, so all the UNC haters, this is where all the UNC haters are, but all the Duke haters can make their way to the exit. If you need the game, jump into the Discord. We got the live game streaming there, and use the YouTube chat for the reactions and the commentary, and joining us fellow Duke fans as we watch the game. There's about 6 seconds left on the game clock here. UVA Pittsburgh. We'll be right back once that's over, and then jump right into the game. We'll see each other in just a minute.
I'm ready to go. Sure.
It'll unmute me here in a sec. Welcome in, everybody. Good afternoon. This is Duke UNC. For some reason, Pittsburgh is making this thing long. I don't know what they're doing here. Like, this game is over. Virginia has won, and they just decide to keep fouling. Jump into the Discord, everybody. If you need the game footage, you can follow along live there. Come back onto the YouTube side of things. Put your thoughts and commentary in chat. We'll be calling the game from our angle on this side, from the Duke, completely Duke-centric, Duke-biased, none of this neutral ESPN commentary. We're going to give it to you in the raw reactions here live. We had a lot of fun with this game last year. We expect an incredible game today, despite the overtones or the rather shittiness of both teams, I suppose. I don't know how else to say it. Like, both teams are on the slide. Like,
there's only one way to put it. Both teams are not what they used to be.
We have seen better days. Although I've been joking around. Like, must be like what it's been like being a Carolina fan for the last 10 years. Like, it just bad team after bad team. Like, not really ever since winning that title in what, like,
that, right?
15.
Like, they've been bad.
They've been bad.
They have beaten us multiple times, even when they're not.
Even when they're bad, yes, they do.
Which is why I am somewhat I don't want to say hopeful for today, but like, we are clearly the worse off team in this. But I feel like if you are the worse off team in this, I got to come out of the gates real hot. I got to show it to them. I got to prove to the world this is a national. Everybody's watching this game, so maybe we have that in our favor.
I mean, I don't actually know if we're worse off. The records are, so they're 11-6. We're like 7-6, but they played more games because their games didn't get canceled or whatever. But we actually have the same number of losses in the ACC. Like,
no, but we've been watching our team, and I think it's.
I mean,
it's a little painful.
I've seen better, but I mean, look, like the Miami thing. If we had won the Miami game, we would have having a bit of a different conversation, I think.
Yeah, I think we would be obviously a lot happier.
Yeah, well, we would be a lot happier. It wouldn't have been.
But also at the same time, I don't really think, even if we won the Miami game by the skin of our teeth, we wouldn't. It's still bad performance.
Trent Will 21 saying, if DJ Stewart actually is your brother, that's incredible. I'm expecting a huge performance from him tonight. I'm also expecting a huge performance from Matthew Hurt, by the way, who is our leading scorer and one of the second leading scorer in the ACC still, with about 18.9 points per game. He actually did not have very big UNC games last year. If we recall, the first game at Carolina, it was the Trey Jones and the Wendell Moore show, with Wendell hitting that the overtime buzzer beater, and then Trey hitting the buzzer beater at the end of regulation to set it in overtime.
Jay Billis looks fake in that. He looks like a poster.
Jay Billis does look like a poster.
Yeah, he looks.
Clayton Vincent, if your TV just went out, jump into Discord, friend. You can post the link there for the footage. Okay, there you go. So if you need to watch the game, jump into the Discord. You can see it there. We're going to call it for you here. This game is about to get underway. It was tips a little late. It is in Cameron. Of course, no crazies, which is nuts. I have taken the jersey off the wall for this game because I don't know what else to do at this point. And like, I didn't actually have my Duke gear on Monday, which is probably why we lost. So I'm going to blame myself for that. Okay. Now it's going to be fixed because the shirt under is also a Duke shirt. I'm in Duke shorts and I probably have Duke underwear on. So like, it's the full slate here.
Yeah, my shorts are blue too. I'm a disgusting blueberry right now, so it's all good.
Of course, it's easier when everything in your closet is blue. Now, here we go
There's
for
really
the tip.
not much yet. Here we go straight into the tip-off.
Somehow it looks like the lights are out in the building.
Yeah,
but
actually, I was about to ask, is that just me or is it like weirdly, and they can't get the jump?
Yeah, there we go. And Wendell Moore almost turns this thing over, and
and he does.
And he does. Okay, that's a fabulous start. Okay, so here we go.
Start to the rivalry there, and honestly, it does look like the lights are off in the gym.
Yeah, I guess they're coming back on for some reason. So Caleb Love, Kerwin Walton, Leaky Black, Garrison Brooks, Armando Baycott. Baycott, which by the way lit us up last year, 12 points and 13 points in the two games respectively. Caleb Love, number 2, swapping in for Cole Anthony, who left to go to the NBA, Cole Anthony just, put a number on us too. But in any case, for the Blue Devils, it's Roach, Stewart, Moore, Hurt, and Williams. Williams is the interesting one here because I was wondering what we were going to do to counter the Carolina size. Mark Williams might be the answer tonight.
Yeah, and here's going to put up the shot. It's going to be off. And then, as you say, Mark Williams right there is going to pick up the rebound. But as you say, in the first couple Duke games I've actually not seen him play other than a few minutes.
Definitely coming on strong here. They're trying to get the ball inside to Williams. Stewart almost turns it over, but Hurt picks up here. And no gold wire here tonight. We'll fix the Gamecast above in a sec. Actually, I'll fix it now. You call this thing here.
You drive to the basket. He's going to try to finish, but I think he did walk there. I think he actually just straight up needed to finish at the basket there. He did not need to kick it. But
we've seen a lot of from Wendell Moore that JJ Redick's gamer tag. We have somebody in chat who apparently used to play Halo 2 with JJ Redick. That's phenomenal.
Oh, JJ Redick, he does play.
Does he?
Yeah, he plays video games as well.
Nice. There you go. We're video game fans ourselves. So, all right, on this side, still 0-0. This is Brooks. Brooks going to try to go over Hurt, and it actually does finish there. UNC.
Honestly, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'll
fine.
give him that, and especially Matthew Hurt down low in those situations. The one thing he cannot do is foul. He cannot get in foul trouble in this game at all.
Jeremy Roach gets actually caught in the air. 3 Carolina defenders in the paint. He was trying to get it to Williams, and it's a turnover. So 3 straight turnovers to start the game for Duke, which is sort of the way we started the Miami game. This is pretty good defense by Hurt down there on Brooks, and it's going to be a shot. No, it's not. Back to Brooks, trying to go ISO. Duke sort of in a zone at the moment, and Carolina's going to shoot right over it as Kerwin Walton for 3. It's a 5-0 start for the Tar Heels.
The biggest difference is right there. Carolina is going into 2 sets running the offense, and here Duke is going to run the offense again. The last 2 possessions have been too quick, and they've just been one-on-one ISO basketball. DJ Stewart now, he's working on Williams and Walton, and Stewart can't connect outside. Nice. Moore thought about the 3, missed Williams, who was open down low. DJ Stewart's going to go for 3 and nail that one. DJ, there we go. He's got to step up and play big this game. I've always been high on him. I think he's a really good player. He just needs to assert himself more.
Oh, he's a fantastic player. Can get it done. The combo guard skill here, and absolutely get it done both from outside and off the dribble. Another UNC 3. Was he on the line? No, 3 points for Leaky Black.
That was the miscommunication there between Hurt and I think Mark down low, leaving him wide open.
Moore's looking for options here. Gets it to Roach. Of course, the freshman playing their first Duke UNC game, but not as much of the hype or anything. That was a beautiful take by Roach, and except it won't go in. And Williams should have just gone to the rim with that one, and UNC out in transition bowls over. It's going to be a blocking foul.
Yeah, it's going to be a block. It is going to be a blocking foul, but he took a shot.
He took a shot.
Yeah, he did.
This looks like out of control.
For a second, I thought they were going to call it a charge because he did. He took like a. Well, he also traveled. Oh, he never took a step. Or he never dribbled the basketball.
Well, yeah, he like tried to
Right?
carry it
He
there.
just ran into him.
In any case,
I don't think it's that crazy.
no, this is fine. Roy Williams going with the chirp, whatever that is.
The his face mask or mask we're
The
calling it is just,
UNC Argyle.
yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah.
shocking to say the least.
So Garrison Brooks completes a 3-point play to make.
There's Goldwire coming into the game.
Yep, goal wire. At 2 or more steals in the last 12 games here, or in the last 12 to 13 games rather. I mean, he's all over the place. Jalen Johnson down low, dribbles in, kicks it back out. They're gonna have to reset this. Johnson trying to go again, gets it out to Stewart. Stewart, nice cheeky pass inside. That's a foul.
Yeah,
That's
nice
a foul.
Look. He hacked him. Yeah. Nice job. Really good look. That's the back cut, and that's the movement that you got to see out of the Duke offense here. That's actually moving the basketball there. It was excellent offensive execution.
And the media
this is
continuing
the,
to perpetuate the the currently projected to miss the NCAA tournament. We'll see about that. Also, apparently, so Michigan State being now considered a quote-unquote bad loss.
Also, Kansas.
Yes, Kansas. Yes.
7 like out of nowhere.
So
Just dropping games left and right. They lost 5 out of the last 7, I think it was.
Yeah,
they just lost to West Virginia.
Something like that. Justin texted me this morning. He says Duke, UNC, Michigan State, and Kentucky will all be unranked for the first time since literally the dinosaur age. I don't know. I don't know if it's ever happened. Like another 3 from Carolina. Carolina is drilling it from 3. And that is the second 3-point shot for Walton as he hits again. Personally, I'm a fan of dinosaurs, but like that was a long time ago. You know. Also talking about specifically this game, this is the first time Duke and Carolina have come into a game where neither team is ranked since 1960. 1960.
1960. Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like.
I also have to say
when our dad was young.
Yeah, I also have to say it is pretty weird, like looking at the bottom of the screen. And
with
like no rankings.
No rankings. At least one of the 2 teams is usually ranked.
It's typically ranked.
Yeah. And this is Stewart. That should have been an and one.
First step.
Should have been an and one.
That was a beautiful first step there. He always has that first step. Sometimes he slows down, lets the defender actually like catch back up to him. That time he takes advantage, goes right to the basket. Nice finish.
Yeah, this is out on Carolina here. That was Deshaun Sharp who deflected the pass. They did. Brakefield was beat.
was in front and who's behind him.
And by the way, Enoch Park, thank you very much for the sub on the YouTube side of things. We do most of the Duke games here. The weekday ones get a bit wonky, but as we had put in chat, if you need to jump into the game itself, join us on the Discord. You can watch it there, and we'll keep the conversation going here on the YouTube side of things. For 153 consecutive Duke Carolina games where at least one team has been ranked, and now it's
not.
Yeah, this one breaks the streak, right? So 1960 is 51 years.
More than that.
No,
you're right.
No, I'm pretty sure. No, wait, no.
No,
it's 60.
More.
It's 61 years.
Yeah,
it's 61 years.
Right.
Yeah.
I was right.
Yeah, math is hard, Chad. Math is hard.
Math is very hard.
UNC actually won that game when both were unranked, 75-50 back in the day, but it doesn't count. So like nobody can remember it. So you were saying you hope this game isn't a blowout. Actually, both teams, given their record, are incredibly close statistically as well. So UNC averaging 73 points per game, Duke averaging 74 points per game, and UNC scoring defense 70 points per game, Duke 71. So
we're actually really close.
Yeah, do that with what you do what you will. This is not going into blowout territory. This game is going to come down to a single possession at the end. And that's going to be, so we're in for the long haul, chat, I think. We're absolutely in for the long haul.
Well, I mean, if UNC keeps shooting like this, which is just straight up like unbelievable. I don't know what they stepped into Cameron with. I mean, like being able to hit all these shots, but they got to slow down.
Yeah,
3 points
let's have to
left.
see if we can hold off here the
Percentage is way too high.
Carolina blitz a little bit that has hit us here early. And really, the Carolina strength is in the rebounding. That's where it's been traditionally.
And that's with the introduction of Mark into the lineup. That is kind of where he is coming in to be able to save Duke in that sense. Because other than that, don't really have a center in your best five actual, like in your
Yeah, we
five
don't.
best ability players. There is no true center.
No, I mean, they're like it's hard to replace a 7-footer. Like that doesn't like happen, right?
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
on the rebounding side, though, I mean, these stats are and it's always been this way. And in past years, we've had folks like RJ and Zion. Obviously, like when you have the Okafor teams, like you got presence down low. But Carolina is second with an offensive rebounds per game in the country, just overall, 15 offensive
Yeah,
rebounds per game.
that's Roy Williams right there.
Yeah, and they collect 40% of their misses. 40% of their misses. These stats here, this 51-49, is as a result of Duke sweeping the season series last year. We had the overtime win in Carolina, and then a slightly larger 86-79, I think it was, win in Cameron.
It was crazy how many between both of these schools. Absolutely insane.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be very nice to get their bigs into foul trouble. I agree. Duke in the home whites and UNC
Oh,
here.
the
And
trap.
Goldwire gets his pocket picked as UNC.
It's going to be and 1-2. Yep.
Caleb Love there. Carolina comes with a double team and just grabs.
Yeah, it was more he hedged out on him really hard, and then once that hedge actually does work, then that's when the guard switches off, goes to the double, and gets that easy there. And honestly, in my opinion, there's no need to go for that foul there. Just let him get the dunk, and that's it.
Yep, that was a bad foul by Brakefield here, who has been fighting for minutes. 11 points for UNC off of Duke turnovers, and turnovers have been the story. Actually, at Miami, the turnovers looked worse than they were. We had 13 turnovers in Miami, but Miami itself had 14. And then like the points off turnovers, Duke actually won like that margin. We had 18 points off Miami turnovers, and Miami only had 14. But you watch the game and you're just like, what happened? Yeah. Yeah, Goldwire has been good defensively, not as much offensively, but
there was a foul called on UNC off of the ball.
Yeah, I think that's the second on Leaky Black. We'll have to double check there. This is Johnson now going to drive in. That's just too difficult shot. It's an air ball for Johnson here, and UNC is going to bring this back down the floor. Oh, Brakefield bites there. Oh, right into Johnson, nice. And now it's a 3-on-2, 3-on-3. Good fake by Joey. Joey for three drills it. Absolutely. Yes. Nicely done by Joey Baker.
Nice.
What a shot fake.
I was going to be fuming if you missed that because they had the wide open layup.
Both teams perfect from the three, and that's Garrison Brooks who hits again. That looks like a Matthew Hurt shot, by the way, just right over Brakefield. What are you going to do about that?
I always roast people for fading away, but that was nice. If you can hit it, can't roast you.
I mean, both teams shooting at a high clip. We just said they were 3 for 3 from Carolina from three-point range, 2 of 2 from Duke. So nobody's missed from beyond the arc, and that's another foul. What? It's a travel? Wow, Brooks gets away with murder here.
I thought he was bumped and then he fell, but yeah, that's a beautiful move. Fantastic.
Pretty sure Brakefield falls because he gets hit.
Yeah,
that's
a
foul.
Show it. Don't worry.
Of course they're not going to show it. This is just an easy back cut here. Nice block by Williams. What a defender. The rim defense there. Play tech gets plastered on the backboard. Williams take a dribble.
Come on. Okay, all right, that's fine.
All right, Duke recovers here. Williams going to post up his man. Go to work here. A little too strong on the hook.
Okay.
Shouldn't have gotten it earlier, but that's okay.
No, but that was good, though. I mean, that was a beautiful block. And then, at least give the big man a few touches always.
Garrison Brooks. This is going to be a three from Davis, in and out. The first miss from range for either team. That was halfway down.
Yeah.
Joey Baker's going to take a quick three. That's going to go either off the bank or way off. Quick shot for Duke. Carolina comes up with the rebound here. That's Davis with the rebound.
I like the aggressiveness and I like the quick shot, but he wasn't open.
He had to take it over.
Don't shoot it. Yeah, don't shoot it. Like, if you're open, fine. Come on.
Deshaun Sharp up against Williams, picks up his dribble, has to give it over to Love. Love blocked again. Williams with his second block here.
Really nice job there.
Will Baskin trolling in chat here.
I think he's solidifying himself to be legitimately start.
You can only trust your biased Duke commentators. That's the only way this works, Will. That's how this works.
Can we not trust anyone these days? It's one-sided media only.
Yeah. Kessler up, trying to go up and over Williams. Another difficult shot, and that doesn't go. Rebound down to the Blue Devils, and more. More Goldwire going over. Good D by UNC.
I'm not really sure why this is happening, but I want Matthew Hurt to get involved a little more, and he hasn't been. And
well, he's about to put three, and that's going to go short. Williams with the length. Gets it out. Baker thought about three. Gets it down. More. Just go to the rim. Anyway, Moore connects.
Shot. Good move right there. And once again, unbelievable rebounding. What we were actually literally just saying is the UNC strength right now is the Duke strength.
Yeah, we're doing some great work there on the rebound. Go get it!
Defense.
Just pick it up. The ball is live. There we go. It's a turnover by Carolina and ends up in the hands of Duke.
Both easily traveled there.
Yeah.
Sliding
Moore trying to go down into the rim, and Moore with a beautiful finish.
Beautiful finish. UNC's got to call a timeout here soon. If they don't.
Roy Williams doesn't know what timeouts are.
Likes calling timeouts.
This is play tech for three. That's off the front iron. Goldwire now going to try careful.
Push.
Give it to Joey. He's trailing. Joey going to try for three again. Joey for three. That's off the. That was a bad shot.
This is exactly what I said. I like the aggressiveness, but
incredible pace right now. Back and forth we go. Duke and UNC scrapping. That should be off Carolina. That should be off Sharp.
I think it's their ball.
All right, media timeout here as we hit the under 12. 19-14, Carolina still in the lead. Great pace, actually. Very few whistles, which is the way we want this game called.
Those jerseys are so cool. Those are my favorite jerseys.
Oh, those old school blue ones? Yeah. You can't wear them at home, though.
Oh,
yeah, because we got to be in the home whites.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Joey Baker, listen, man, I'm all for the aggressiveness and putting up the shots, but just don't do it when someone's right in front of you. Like, come on. That was two sort of wasted possessions there. I was not.
Those shots were quick. They were too quick.
Legit, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Someone was in his face and he shot it, and it was still semi-transition. Just take a breather for a second.
Yeah, I mean, well, after hitting that first one, I guess he felt pretty good about it, but.
Yeah, but the first one, he was wide open.
He was wide open.
And then finally, we're starting to see these shots actually not go down for UNC. There were a few there that they probably should have made.
Yeah, like I said, the UNC blitzed us coming out of the gate here. We've responded actually quite well. No real panic here by the Blue Devils. Of course, it would be much more entertaining if the Crazies were here, because then this would kind of get you'd hear this thing ramping up as we were going through. But all right, jump in Discord, everybody, if you need the actual game itself. We've got that playing there. If for some reason you can't get it, and then we'll be doing the commentary on this side, and just drop your opinions and thoughts into the chat. But so far, a decent.
Not that bad.
Not that bad. Not a bad start.
As you said, kind of stopping the first UNC kind of Carolina run, and then Duke is just kind of getting into it. Oh, there it is. There we go. I was looking at the wrong side. Yeah, I mean, the fact that Mark Williams is being able to do what he's able to do is fantastic. This is the first time I've actually been able to see him actually play. So, in the other games, he's been there, but he doesn't he's there for 2 plays, and you can't really tell. But I think that's kind of what UNC was basically the coaches told them to basically go attack the rim. They don't have that much length. And then now Mark Williams is standing there and it's oh, wait, what's going on? So I think his insertion into the lineup, not even just for UNC, for other teams in general too, will be a good find for Coach K for like the rest of the season.
Yeah, Williams has been coming along very nicely over these last couple games. They had some stats. So he had 6 points in the game against Georgia Tech. That was kind of his first one where he got significant minutes. Then he came back the next game. That was the Clemson game. Had 11 points in that one. Again, significant minutes there. Played about 15 minutes against Miami. Unfortunately, no points in that game. So wasn't quite the performance we were looking for there. But he like his growth and his development is very obvious throughout the season, and he's such an X factor for Duke because like it's literally a 7-footer. Like like what? like it opens up the shooters on the outside. It just gives you so many more options. Um, so tremendous if his development continues here.
This is the 94 feet by Jay Billis here, but they're not. I guess. Well,
They're not walking
not.
together.
Yeah, they can't walk together.
In theory, they could still be like on
Couldn't they
opposite
just
ends of the
still just-
baseline and walk, right?
Yeah, that's the thing
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Oh, this
And
is
then
a
here-
simple give
oh,
and go.
That's going to be a classic play right out of the timeout. Get an easy bucket right there. Something they drew up out of the timeout.
Yeah, the Carolina buckets have been very, very easy. Duke having to work significantly more for its shots and its points. Just the Duke just getting caught off the easy stuff here as DJ Stewart comes up a little short on his jump shot there from the free throw line. He was open. Decent shot there, and UNC deflected out. That was
Joe
Baker who
with the
skied
block.
for it, and now UNC's on the floor, and they're going to call a
What?
foul on
He fell
Hurt.
on his own.
He definitely did fall on his own.
That's ridiculous. I don't like that call.
All right, Williams, get out. Jay Billis, go.
Yeah, I can't watch the game.
I want the replay.
Yeah, I need to see
Like,
what's
what the
going
hell?
on here.
All right, Carolina
All right,
inbounding.
No replay.
No replay, of course, because every time it's a suspect call that's in Carolina's favor, there's no replay there. Carolina, that three is long there by Davis. It's a rebound to Moore on the weak side. Duke trailing by 7. Duke on the floor. It's Hurt, Moore, Stewart, Williams, and Roach. The starting
Hurt's
5.
got to get in the game somehow here.
Yeah, still 0 points for Matthew. Carolina has just been locking him down. And DJ Stewart thought about getting it to Hurt, but it results in a turnover. Harrison Brooks almost picked up his dribble. Playtech has a wide open 3 from outside, and Playtech comes up with that shot, not going to miss. Duke trailing by 10 here. We just have to clean up a few, the turnovers are just bad. There you go. There's a beautiful extra pass to the outside. That Moore's 3 is no good. In and out. Although that was the right look.
Yeah, an improvement from the ball movement perspective.
Baycott and Matthew Hurt are down low. That is quite the battle down there. Baycott into Hurt. Letting them play. Baycott trying to go over Hurt.
Good.
Williams deflects it.
Nice.
Great rebound into the hands of Stewart.
Good defense there by Hurt.
Yeah, not quite getting the offensive production yet, but Hurt definitely locked in on the defensive end. DJ, that's almost deflected.
Get it.
Yeah,
Nice.
Williams puts it back. The deflection by Baycott winds up in the hands of Mark Williams, who goes in for an easy 2.
But that's what happens when he draws the shot blocker. That rebounder, Mark Williams, is going to be open every single time.
That's a foul on Hurt.
Hurt's going to pick up his second.
Yeah, 0 points, 2 fouls for Hurt, who looks like he just got beat there. I mean, basically, Brooks just spun him the other way, and that was that. If it's on the internet, it must be true, especially on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is the source of all truth.
Source of all truth. Mm-hmm.
I didn't say that.
Brooks misses the first free throw, and Hurt's going to get subbed out.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to see it. He won't see until the second half, unfortunately.
My guess is Johnson is going to come in. Stewart also out. Let's see if they go back to Brakefield and Johnson. That's kind of been the substitution pattern here as Garrison Brooks hits from the free throw line now into double digits. 10 points for him. And it's actually Goldwire, so it's Goldwire, Brakefield, And we have not seen Jalen Johnson so far come back in.
All right, they're playing a zone.
Yep. Oh, no, Jalen Johnson
Very
is in the game. Johnson, outside to break field, couldn't handle the pass from Johnson, has to regroup. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Roach going to have to make something happen. Roach from beyond the three-point line tries to get into Baycott here. This shot doesn't go. And Wendell Moore going to take the rebound. Yes, and the dribble.
Nice,
Wendell.
nice shot. Oof.
And an offensive board for the Blue Devils ends in second chance points for Wendell, who now has 6 and 3 rebounds. So far, so good for Wendell this game, who apparently lights up every day. Oh, he stepped out!
He's out!
He stepped out! The ref is literally right there! Blind! What is this? And it turns into a 3 for UNC. Oh my goodness! What?
Did he not?
Roach for 3 and the answer.
Right, he answered that one back. But did he not?
Yo, Baycott was out on the end line. That is a obscene miss.
Nice rebound there. Moore's going to push it. They should push it.
Moore doesn't like to push it to the basket for some reason, as Breakfield just hits a... actually, doesn't hit anything. It's an air ball. That's an offensive foul.
That's an offensive charge. Yep.
Charge.
He was in front of him. He was in front. That should be a second, too, I think.
Garrison Brooks. I have him down as 1, but I haven't quite kept up with all. Oh, that was Leaky? Then it's definitely 2.
I think it was, yeah.
It's definitely 2 on Leaky. I thought I had 2 on Leaky before, but we'll double check here on the fouls situation. All right, Duke trailing by 7 here. Still great pace back and forth, up and down the court.
It's a really entertaining game.
Yeah. Usually, even when the teams are ranked, the rankings don't matter. So the fact that there are no rankings, it should just be like any other game.
It's just like any other basketball game.
Any other Duke? Actually, that's third. That's the third on Black. I had him at 2. The official box score now has him at yes.
Okay.
The official box score has him at 3 and Baycott with 1. So that's the 4 UNC fouls. So that is the third on Black, and we have 1 on Stewart, which is correct. 1 on Breakfield, and then 2 on Hurt. So yes, 4 fouls to either side, and it's I guess that's good news for us. Although you'd kind of want them on Garrison Brooks instead, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
Hey, if you can get somebody into foul trouble, you might as well, right?
Yeah. Looking back at the box score from the game, Leaky Black had 7 in the game in Cameron last year. That was a 76-89 win by the Blue Devils. That's where Baycott put up 13. Garrison Brooks had 27 points in that game. At this rate, he's sort of on his way there, already into double figures with 10 so far this afternoon. Let's double check the... Let's check the rebounding, because as you've been calling out, the rebounding has looked good.
We're definitely dominating on the rebounding. If we're not, I'd be shocked.
It's actually 13 rebounds to Duke and 10 for Carolina. And that includes on the offensive. 5 offensive boards for Duke, 3 for Carolina. Exactly. So the Carolina strength, which has been the rebounding, actually in Duke's favor. However, the scoreline still is going the way of Carolina, with the 3-point shooting percentage up at 63%. Carolina has so far hit 5 of 8 from beyond the arc and is 10 of 21 overall. So half of Carolina's makes have been from 3. And that has sort of been the story. Some of them have been wide open, other ones contested, but we're not doing a good job running them off the.
Why do I feel like that's not what they typically do?
Yeah, it's because it's not.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just they're not a 3-point shooting team. The last time I checked.
But I mean, the incredible this stat is nuts. Duke has 6 turnovers in the first half. Carolina has 14 points off of 6 Duke turnovers, which mean their points per turnovers is above 2, which is insane. Like, they're literally like they're literally hitting threes off of Duke like turnovers.
Yeah. Off of the...
I mean, it'd be basically because if the ratio was 2, then you say you scored a bucket on every single turnover, at least. They're doing better than that. We've spotted them 14 points, and the delta is 7 right now. So Like, Duke's got to clean it up.
Moral of the story is stop giving them points. Then.
Well, we got to stop. Yeah, we just got to clean up the turnovers, and that's sort of been the. I mean, it was the issue in Miami. That's what got us down early. That's the problem. We've talked about Duke and the slow starts. Usually, the slow starts come on the road. Like we're at home, but the slow starts come as a result of Duke turnovers.
Carolina came out of the gates hot here.
They did.
100%.
They did.
Yeah, this was a weather the storm moment.
They did, and granted, Duke is young, actually the 5th youngest team in the NCAA. But Carolina also has youth in it as well. Carolina's 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th scorers, all freshmen.
The closest thing to a high school basketball game
that you'll get on Tobacco Road. Yeah. Goldwire handling the ball for the Blue Devils now, and this is Henry Coleman in the game. A nice look to Roach, who hits it from 3. Another 3 points for Roach. Give him 6.
Refresh yours, question mark?
Yes, I will move forward in time. And again, Henry Coleman comes up with the rebound here as Goldwire going to give it to Roach. Can he go 3 for 3? Not quite. Roach comes up with an air ball. It hit the bottom of the net instead of the top. And decent minutes here from Henry Coleman so far. Nice swipe. Hey, they should look at that. They should look. Well, they can't look at that, I don't think.
I thought it went off of his foot.
I doubt we're going to get a replay.
We won't.
The refs are going to talk about it, though. And they're going to change the call.
It's changed. It's Duke ball.
They're going to give it to Duke.
Wow.
Does that count as a steal? I don't know. I don't know.
No, I think for it to be a steal, you have to actually take possession of the ball.
Ah, okay. Well,
as the player.
In any case, that definitely was caused by Goldwire. This is a great feed.
Wow.
They're going to call that Playtech that blocked it here. UNC in transition. Oh, beautiful look by Roach. As Roach now in transition going the other way for 2. Yo, Roach read Playtech like a book, and Duke is within 2.
He did.
It's an 8-0 run by the Blue Devils, and I believe all 8 are from Roach. Or they're close. It's good defense on the outside by Coleman on Brooks. Look at this. Except he should have switched on that one, and I think they missed it. Roach is late to recover, and it's an easy 2 points. I think
Roach is straight up gassed.
Maybe.
I think he's tired. Like he's just out of breath for a second.
Caleb Love hits, and that's his 5th point.
Oh, nice.
JJ getting in down low. Soft, can't finish. Rebound to Carolina. Duke was within 2, and now Carolina pushing here on the other side. Good transition D. Baycott down low. He travels.
He walks. Yep.
Good call, friend.
Yeah,
good call.
Hop step there. That was going to be an easy dunk. That was an easy 2 points. That's a save. That's a save right there.
And he still can't the hair.
See how
just,
Roach was didn't that was super casual.
I don't know. Did he expect Coleman to switch, or are they just not switching that?
I don't know. It looked like I was like, oh, I'm too tired.
Because, by the way, if they did switch that, it would be a massive mismatch. If you put Roach on Brooks.
Be switching it.
Matthew Hurt, however, back into the game. So Kay deciding to put the shooters on the floor. Hurt and Baker on the floor here, along with Johnson, Stewart, and Goldwire. So Roach is going to get a breather, as you were mentioning.
The defense from Carolina is just right on the hip.
8 seconds on the shot clock here as DJ's going down low. Gets it to JJ, and JJ with the turnaround jump shot.
Wow.
Beautiful. Gets it.
What a shot.
His
ability to be able to shoot over the other player is incredible. The release point on his shot allows him to do that.
Now on the defensive end.
Nice
hey, that's a chicken wing. Did Brooks not just give him the chicken wing?
I didn't.
On the turnaround?
I saw him spin that fast, and I was like,
I saw him discard Johnson. Okay, that ref on the baseline isn't calling anything against Carolina. He missed the out of bounds, and now he misses that one.
Oh, no replay.
Nope.
He missed it though.
No replay. That's a missed free throw. This isn't Brooks. This isn't Brooks at the line. This is Sharp, number 11. But I guess they're going to get Johnson or they're going to get Goldwire for the foul. One of the two. Carolina missed both free throws, by the way. DJ Stewart down with the rebound. And
they've
Duke.
Also missed
with an opportunity.
Goldwire
That
too
was
quick
just
there.
thrown away. Oh, go, Coleman! Get down on the floor. That possession arrow is going to have for Carolina here. They're going to retain possession. Roy Williams saying that he wanted a
Yeah, but he
timeout.
never had the ball.
So the reason they don't give Roy Williams a timeout is because they're not used to him calling timeouts. They're like, wait, what? You actually wanted to call a timeout? What, like? Well, if he had possession, it's a travel.
Yeah, but like his arms aren't around the basketball. Like the basketball is clearly moving.
Duke to retain possession off of that tie-up there.
Oh.
The effort by Coleman so far this game on the defensive side has been tremendous. By the way, he's played sparing minutes all season, but this is probably the best we've seen from him all year. Coleman trying to drive baseline. Nope, dribbles it off his foot.
Yeah, nice.
Recovery to Stewart.
Give it back
Gets it
to
back
him.
inside. That was whipped around. And Coleman with the
Nice.
and one!
Nice.
Duke ties it up here. 4:36 to go in the
baby.
first.
Right when he overextended, you got to dive straight to the basket. Great move there.
Right there. This is exactly how you called it.
Yep.
That might have
Nice
gone
move.
in off the UNC player.
Yeah, I think he scored it. He almost scored it on his own.
Coleman can't finish, but it's 30 all here. Duke and Carolina, as Duke has sort of steadied the ship. That was awkward by UNC. Over to Walton. Walton, Joey Baker. No, that's a charge! Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, he was standing there the whole time. He was like the wall in Game of Thrones at the north. What the
Except
heck?
that wall does come down eventually. This is great. Again,
Actually, I don't know. Yeah.
No, he's there. He's not in the restricted area. He's straight up.
His left foot kind of does move.
Don't
but
give me
he
this
is
thing about the
there.
left foot. Don't give me this thing about the left foot. I mean, come on. All right, Coleman drawing the charge has been playing sensationally well. This is
God, that is so frustrating. It's so frustrating because both players, like Joey Baker and JJ, there are literally like taking up each other's space. It's so frustrating to watch sometimes.
You're saying that this play should actually be ISO for JJ on the right side here?
Or they're like, if he comes out baseline to try to get the ball, like you can't dribble that direction and then you both have no space, and then you obviously have to pass the ball out. Like the spacing, sometimes they walk into each other and run into each other.
Duke on a 12-2 run here, and Roach is going to try to make it 14-2. Coleman,
Oh.
that should be out on
Oh,
Carolina.
down on him. He threw it off his butt.
Yep, he did. That's off of Sharp.
That awful camera angle, which they really need to stop using for the
Fantastic minutes by Henry Coleman here as we've hit the under 4 timeout. This one was this reverse
And
play from before.
They never called that an and one, but it was
No,
an and one.
because they don't call fouls against UNC. So, all right, we're at 30 all. At 3:56 to go here in the first. This is vintage Duke Carolina right now. We are absolutely getting everything we expected. Yeah.
It's been a fantastic game. I mean, even for a Carolina perspective, you're like, oh, you're kind of upset that, it's 30-30 or something like that. But ultimately, like, both of these teams, as we kind of said earlier, they are very equal in the sense of how many points they give up, how many points they score. So, I mean, this should be a close game. And for a Duke Carolina game, you can't really be upset when it's tied like 30-30.
Look, as a Duke fan,
guess it's
Matthew
not,
Hurt
it's
has
good.
0 points. Hurt hasn't scored, and the game is tied. Like, he's averaging 18, 19 points a game. Like, we're missing his entire scoring average here, and the game is tied. It's just been tough for him defensively. He's had to guard Carolina's best player, arguably Carolina's best players here in Garrison Brooks, basically.
That is the other thing that I was thinking. He also he's taking up so much of his effort and time is being taken up just by having to defend both of them and put so much emphasis on the defensive end. But I mean, Duke has found other scorers though, which is something that has not happened. So
yeah,
in
actually,
other games in the past,
incredibly balanced. No Duke Blue Devil yet into double figures, but Roach with 8. He's hit 2 huge 3-point shots. Wendell Moore with 6. Stewart's got 5. Johnson's got 4. And Baker, Williams, and Coleman have all contributed with 2 and 3 points there, respectively. So, A fantastically balanced offense so far. We have not seen Tape into the game. Goldwire hasn't scored, but he has made some nice defensive plays, and Coleman getting it done on both ends of the floor. So thanks everybody once again for joining us. Happy Saturday. It is Duke UNC time yet again, the first of 2 meetings this year. They will meet again in Chapel Hill about a month from now. Duke and UNC here, both probably not as high up in the rankings as you would expect, but we are getting a fantastic game nonetheless. If you need to get the game itself, join us on the Discord side and then drop a sub here. We do most of the Duke games. This is the Duke biased version of the commentary, and where we like to, it's just Duke. This is the Duke space. Let's put it that way.
If you're a UNC fan, though, you're more than welcome to hang out if you want to watch
Just don't be toxic.
UNC side. Yeah, just don't be toxic. That's all.
All right.
Be respectful and nice, and that's it.
We're getting ready to go here. This final 4 minutes of the first half. 3:55 on the clock. I think we are probably in sync here. So.
Hey, live, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, buddy. I probably would do the same thing if I walked in on a UNC stream. It'd be kind of awkward. So I understand how you feel. I think we should be coming back here, right? Yeah, okay. All the banners, most consecutive meetings with one team ranked.
Yeah, so there's your 153.
Are they? That's interesting. They're all, well, I shouldn't say it's interesting.
That was both interesting and phenomenal. That is Jalen Johnson going sky high for an alley-oop.
We both were just speechless. Like
wow, okay. Bringing it back down and then finger rolling the thing in for 2 points.
Again,
Roach, that's a foul. That's a foul on Brooks, by the way, for going down on Johnson, but it doesn't matter. Still here with the ball. Johnson gets stuck, has to get this back out. Duke to reset. Okay, reach in foul, not called. But Roach misses and comes up short there. He should have hit that one. Usually would hit that one. Maybe we found something here, and that is straight to the rack.
They didn't call that, actually.
Yeah, the way the whistle's been going.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't call that. Got lucky there. But still doing well.
Yeah, we missed an opportunity there on the other side.
There,
Baker
Joey,
for
nice.
3.
That's better. I know someone's gonna be like, oh, someone's still like got to contest up. Yeah, but it's coming off of the screen. He's in motion. He's actually it's catch and shoot, not catch off the dribble and shoot or dribble and shoot. It's a good job. You got to see Fett.
Fantastic shot by Joey as Duke extends here. We're now a 3-point lead, and we have a foul down low. They're going to call this foul against Coleman for a grab, for a hold.
So one of the things that I think Duke needs to take more advantage of, and they have been because it's actually worked maybe like a few times here, is when the big man gets the ball, from UNC at the top of the key, they actually need to go and attack and put pressure on them because they can't dribble the basketball. And if they're able to, they've been able to have the double team come off and actually steal the ball from them. They need to keep doing that. When the ball's not in the hands of the guards, put more pressure than them on than usual. Because their big men still like to dribble the basketball, weirdly.
But this should be another charge, no?
I don't know how that's not a charge, but you could argue that he kind of got out of the way.
If that was Baycott, those are his first points of the game. I think that might have been as UNC closes to within 1 here. And again, the pass just way too telegraphed by Roach, and Baycott travels.
Yeah, what?
Baycott travels, and they do what is this thing? Like you picked up the dribble and went again? What is this, ref?
Wait, that means Hurt had to have deflected it or touched it. If I just lose the ball in my hand when I'm trying to shoot, it's still a walk.
No, that is not what happened. Unbelievable. That baseline ref should be fired. This is crazy.
I don't understand how he didn't walk.
Pretty sure that was that results in a 3 by Davis. What?
Yeah. Hurt.
He never even picked up the.
What do you mean?
He never put the ball on the floor to dribble it, and he takes
That's saying
3
That's
steps.
saying you can just throw yourself the ball in the air and just keep on walking with it. And be
What?
like, oh, I didn't have control of it. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You're gonna walk the entire floor that way too next time? Like, what is this? This is insanity. Wendell Moore for the 1-1 gets the first.
That's mind blowing to me.
Wow. We're not even in the stadium and we can call it. Like, god damn. Moore gets both. It's again tied at 37. That was deflected. Great deflection from behind. I don't know if that was Stewart or it might have been Stewart or Williams. One of the two. A great defense again for Duke here. Johnson steps out. Oh, but they definitely saw that.
Yeah.
Oh. Goldwire, Williams, Johnson, Stewart, and Wendell Moore on the floor for the Blue Devils. Love there. That's going to be off. And the Sky, nobody puts a body on Sharp.
Jeez.
Yikes.
I mean,
that was an emphatic putback.
Yeah, that was nice.
I guess that counts as an offensive rebound, second chance points, and a rebound.
Yeah, all the above.
All the above.
Goldwire gets caught under the basket.
Another turnover for Duke, and UNC now pushing. UNC getting easy buckets off of Duke turnovers as Baycott slams it home, and that should absolutely be a timeout for Krzyzewski as he is pissed again.
As he should be.
As he should be. And that is an angry Coach K because those last two possessions have just looked awful.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's that. That's when you switch the ISO, you do too much, and multiple times this happened in this game where they're caught under the basket and they throw it out and it's a turnover. It's like leaving your feet without the actual idea. I know who I'm going to pass to.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple. It's like very small, simple things like that. They've left their feet, not actually had a pass, and it's 3 or 4 times now it's happened. So.
Yeah, the Duke turnovers here. I don't know if this is a 1-minute timeout or a 3-minute one, but I can do a quick refresh on the stats. Yeah, and here's Eric saying Duke legit making basic screw ups.
Yeah, that's exactly what
9 turnovers now for Duke. Actually, 9 turnovers for UNC as well. So both teams turning the ball over. The thing is that Carolina has 21
ours
points.
Are worse, though.
Well, because Carolina's got 21 points off of Duke turnovers.
Yeah, but ours are actually turning into transition points. We've only had one that's turned into transition point, which was the
steal in the open.
Right?
In the open. You're right. The Roach run out. But Carolina has 41 total points. 21 of them are from Duke turnovers. It's more than half.
It's unbelievable.
Whew.
Those are those things when you're a basketball coach, you're just like, guys, we're literally losing. We're making ourselves lose here.
Yeah. 35 seconds left in the first. Wendell trying to get this to Goldwire, who was a little hesitant to shoot. There's 15 seconds on the shot clock. Finds Stewart, who had a great shot fake. Decides to step in and take an easier 2. And he will get that. Well drawn up.
And then Roy's going to want to take his timeout here.
Yep. Use it or lose it at this point. Roy will take a quick one.
Yeah, because then, you're right.
Also,
both coaches actually took him.
Technically not the bottom of the ACC. Technically the middle of the ACC. Miami's still at the bottom.
Oh, we're still technically in the middle?
We're still technically in the middle. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
We're not at the top, but we're not at the
bottom. As they would say in the Premier League, we are mid-table.
Mid-table.
We're a mid-table club. We're not getting relegated, but we're mid-table.
Yeah. You're just sort of hanging in there.
Yeah, you're just doing your thing, collecting your check. That's all it is.
All right, 16 seconds. Carolina's going to get the final shot here.
That's actually a good game. I'm going to watch that.
Warriors Mavericks.
There's also Overeat and Volkov. I also forgot that too. There is the UFC fight. Those are the heavyweights too. So those guys are going to pack some punches tonight if you are interested in the realm of UFC. But if you
UFC.
are more of basketball aficionado, Stephen Curry and Luka Doncic, great matchup.
Were you surprised by the McGregor result? Did you have money on,
So
on Connor?
no, I didn't put any money on it, but now that I'm like really thinking about it, it was a terrible idea for McGregor to take that fight. The man hadn't like fought in like over a year in the UFC, and like Poirier is actually really good. I don't know.
7
We'll
seconds
see.
left here. Carolina with the final shot, leading by 2. Brooks is the one to be the one to
Good
take it. Good
defense.
defense by Coleman, and Brooks' shot is
Nice.
off. Rebound to the Blue Devils, and we will take this into the halftime locker room. Down by 2. Carolina 41, Duke 39. After Carolina came out and blitzed the Blue Devils early, Duke weathering the storm and managing to make this thing a one-possession game by halftime. I got to say, we responded well because it was trending in the wrong direction.
Yeah, it was definitely going in the wrong direction, and credit to Duke actually doing the right thing, getting back into the game, locking in the defensive end. Really, it's defensively. I mean, they were scoring all that they wanted to, and then ultimately at that moment right there, started playing better defense. They started missing shots, and we were able to get the turn. We were able to kind of turn the game around a little bit.
Yeah, the story on the Duke side is, of course, again, the turnovers. And so Addison Book saying, how about Virginia Tech surviving? I believe that was an overtime game that they survived against Miami. So now Miami, fresh off a win against Duke, has to tried. Virginia Tech went to Coral Gables and just got out of there barely today. So they managed to hang on. They are, as you'd say, top of the table, along with their fellow Virginia counterparts, UVA, who is now, I believe, 9-1 after their win this afternoon. So, yeah. Honestly, for how bad we're playing, UNC should be worried. I mean, if Duke just doesn't turn the ball over in the second half,
if Matthews Hurt starts scoring, we probably will be fine, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, right, Hurt still 0 points. That's the standout stat. I think if we're looking at the box score right now, this is a game earlier here. We were just talking about UVA, who managed to pull away late against Pittsburgh, now sitting at 9-1 here at the top of the ACC. Still the class of the conference for the time being. Yeah, Roach and Baker hitting very critical shots. So Baker 2 of 4 from 3 so far today, and Roach hitting, I believe he is 2 of 3 from 3. So his shots, definitely, both of their shots actually definitely contributing significantly there. This was the Virginia Tech Miami game. If you're following along with us on Discord, you can kind of watch as we're watching too. And so this is the game that went into overtime.
I'll post the link once again.
Yeah, there you go. So jump into the Discord. You can follow along as we watch, because we're watching the same thing y'all are, so it makes it easier. Miami with some swagger after the win against Duke, but Virginia Tech actually going to be the one to take this. Wow, they have to go into yeah, that was the shot at the end of regulation. And they managed to pull out by 80-76.
Is it time for UNC and Duke to move on from their respective coaches? Yes or no?
Duke football, yes.
I think both teams are pretty content with having both of the coaches die coaching, to be honest with you.
Yeah, probably.
I don't really.
I'm pretty sure Kay will coach till he's like croaks over on the sideline.
That's the problem. Like, so even if I said yes to your answer, it would like never actually happen. The only way it would actually happen is if Roy Williams or Coach K went to the AD and be like, "I'm done." It's time. It's time that I think I step away or something like that. Like, I can't anymore. I think that's the only thing you really do it. Do I think they need to be replaced? Not in particular. These coaches are always going to have or get slack and get all this negative attention when they're having bad seasons. But you also have to realize, like, it's college basketball. Like, you're going to have up and down years. You're going to have a bad or not great recruiting year sometimes. Like,
UNC's had several.
It comes and goes. And then I guess the media is always going to tend to like kind of overreact to that and be like, oh, you got to get rid of the coach. It's like, no, it's like, if we get rid of the coach, like, we will actually never have that opportunity to have that successful season.
It's
right?
it's like asking, should the Patriots get rid of Bill Bill will leave
Like,
when
no.
Bill leaves.
Yeah,
Like,
Bill leaves when he leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And pretty much Tom was the same thing. Tom will leave when Tom leaves. And Tom left.
and Tom left, and then
And where is Tom now?
right in the Super Bowl tomorrow. We can talk about that here in a second. But yeah, no, and I mean that's like the same thing I asked about Bill Self at Kansas. Like Bill Self at
But,
Kansas
yeah,
is
I
an
don't-
institution. Like it just Bill will leave when Bill wants to leave. Like it.
But there have been times where it's like, God, really bad, and you want to like say it, but ultimately at the end of the day, I don't think they reasonably could ever get. I
No,
don't think they're ever gonna lose their jobs, but
and like it's like you're gonna like what? We're gonna like overreact to like one season. I mean, like what? Like that's crazy. Like UNC's had several bad seasons since they won the title in the mid like what 17? Which was the Villanova won in 16 and then UNC won the next year or something.
don't ask me the
something
dates,
like
I don't
that.
remember.
Anyway, like it happens.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. fret
But yeah,
about it
Duke
too
definitely
much.
needs a new football coach. That's for sure. I've been on that train for the last 3 years. Get him out. Oh, by the way, we also have the #1 lacrosse team in the country, which is
We
fantastic.
do? You
Yes, Duke does.
Really?
Duke. Well, I don't know if it's #1, but it's up there. I thought it was #1.
That's pretty good.
UVA is still the defending champion
For lacrosse?
for lacrosse, but I'm pretty sure Duke is like the top ranked. They had a big game yesterday against Denver that they rallied to.
Denver's a really good program.
Yeah, Denver's a very good program. They rallied from they were down and they rallied to win. Yeah, top ranked Duke men's lacrosse. Yeah, so it is #1.
There you go. Yep.
Which that is really fun to watch. By the way,
So how much more
folks don't
time do we
follow.
have on this halftime?
We probably have like at least 6 minutes. It would be my guess.
I'm gonna use the restroom and then we can talk about tomorrow's game.
Yeah. Okay. So Fran's gonna do a quick restroom break. We'll go over some of the stats here for folks. So we'll give you your halftime stats. The ones that stand out again is Carolina 41, Duke 39. Carolina still shooting at a pretty decent clip. Actually, both teams shooting at a pretty decent clip. 16 of 31 for UNC, 15 of 32 for Duke. So basically both teams right around the 50% mark. The real difference in the game has been Carolina's hot shooting from 3. They're 6 of 9. Duke's taken 12, hit 5. So ours doesn't look as good there. Not as much disparity on the free throw line, but coming into this game, we were really worried about the Carolina rebounding. Because Carolina, that's their bread and butter, is their rebounding. Duke currently winning, +2 in the rebounding margin, +2 also on the offensive boards. So we're doing a fantastic job really crashing the glass here. Carolina still has led for the majority of the game because of all the Duke turnovers, which Carolina has managed to turn into 21 points. And so if we manage to turn that up, so it's 9 Duke turnovers have turned into 21 Carolina points, which is, still well over 2 points per possession, per turnover there. That's really the story there of the first half. For those who were keeping score at home, we are watching a little bit of foul trouble here. Hurt did have an early exit in the first half. Around the 9:30 mark, he did come back. But that's because he had 2 fouls here early. So let's keep an eye on Hurt's foul trouble. And then, because he currently has 0 points, right? So that kind of got him out of the rhythm of the game. He's playing decent defense on Garrison Brooks, but still, 2 fouls there for Matthew Hurt. 0 points right now. He's got to have a big second half. Did not have significant, big games against Carolina last year, but wasn't as featured in the offense. Leaky Black on the side of UNC, currently with 3 fouls. We'll watch that one too. So this was the Kansas-West Virginia game earlier. We were saying that you were saying that
Kansas is pretty much out, right?
Yeah, like Kansas has been dropping games these last recently. They go to West Virginia. They get beat here on this one. They will be unranked come Monday. They were at their number 23, which will leave Duke, UNC, Kansas, Michigan State, and Kentucky all unranked.
All unranked.
For the first time in who knows, Like since the existence of college basketball. I don't know. Like you do these perennial blue blood teams with, powerhouse coaches that are all struggling. And I do honestly think it has to do with the youth and the COVID season. Because this season is built for the Baylors, it's built for the Gonzagas of the world that don't need to learn how to play basketball with each other.
Precisely.
And that's exactly what you're seeing, right? So, and even someone like was it who's still Drake, right? Still undefeated.
Yeah, I mean Kansas is overrated, but I would also say like Kansas is figuring that out for themselves right now.
Yeah. All right, so you want to talk about the game tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I got money on the game tomorrow.
Oh, you do?
I'm taking the Bucks.
Straight up or like on a
Straight
spread? Straight up. Okay.
Straight up dubs.
By the way,
spread
you
stuff.
guys didn't believe. You can look back at the tape. I said it was going to be Mahomes and Brady. I also put it in Discord. By the way, Discord's a fun place to chat with fellow sports. We like chat about college and football and all that. But I had called it. No, you said Josh Allen was going to like go ahead and win, and no way. Like Kansas City had that game locked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this one, it's very interesting because I actually think if you if you take the roster of 54 players and you take the roster of 54 players and you match them all up individually, the Bucks have a better team, 100%. Like
really?
Across the defense, across the defense, across the offense other than three positions. But across defensively, special teams, they're actually like better players in general. That's not saying Kansas doesn't have good players, right? Just the other ones are slightly better.
The Kansas offensive side is fantastic.
At the end of the day, the difference is one team has Patrick Mahomes and the other one doesn't. But what we used to say is the difference is one team has Tom Brady and the other one doesn't. So we're kind of at an impasse here. And, well, I never can bet against Tom Brady, so I guess I got to take him. And if Mahomes loses this, not a big deal for his career. Who really cares? Or for his legacy? If Tom wins this, he's by far the best team sport athlete to have ever lived. And yes, I am saying that is better than Michael Jordan.
Well, he would have 7. So
exactly
to Jordan's 6.
And it's with a different team.
And yes.
And it's with a different coach. Jordan did that all with one coach.
What was it?
There?
No, it was 2.
It was 2.
It was 2, right?
On that.
They were not. I don't think they were all Phils.
Someone have to.
Chat's gonna roast you on this one later. But look,
Phil.
this is Tom Brady's Super Bowl here, my friend. This is great storylines of like old NFL, like the old guard and the new guard coming in. You have literally like one of the oldest quarterbacks in the NFL versus the rising star in Mahomes, who's got all the State Farm commercials. Look, Tom Brady already knocked down one State Farm guy in Aaron Rodgers last week. He's going to knock down the second State Farm guy tomorrow when he beats Patrick Mahomes, and Tom Brady and the Bucks are going to take the home Super Bowl win. By the way, first team to have a home Super Bowl. They're actually going to win it with both Brady and Gronkowski. And now the Gronkowski-Kelsey matchup is also sort of an interesting storyline to see. 2 tight ends who are fantastic. Oh, he had all 6? Phil's got all 6?
Sure
okay.
Right. Yeah.
All right. And anyway.
At least close.
So, yeah. So tomorrow we're going to call Tom Brady the State Farm Killer. So maybe he'll go and get like a contract from Progressive or something when we're all said and done. And knock out Baker Mayfield from that one. So...
I think it's just going to be fascinating. I don't really understand. Yeah, cheers to anybody drinking for the second half because
there you go. He's already started.
But yeah, I really ultimately think that there's just something. The problem is Patrick Mahomes also is like an X factor, just like Brady is. That's the problem. I think. If I'm going to get past my bias to just saying it's Tom Brady and I can't bet against Tom Brady, I actually think the difference is the fact that both of the offenses will probably score with each other. But the really like actual X factor is if one of the defenses scores. And then that throws everything for the loop. And I actually think the Tampa defense has a better chance of scoring than the KC defense.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
But there's a problem here, I'm taking statistics in my MBA course. So now I don't know this. But the defensive coordinator, I think it's Sarkisian,
Mm-hmm.
or not.
Or he's offensive, I
Um,
thought.
No, it's somebody playing against Brady on the KC side. The
Isn't it
defensive
Rod
coordinator,
Cornell?
One of them has like always beaten him, which is very interesting.
Yeah, it is Romeo Cornell.
Romeo,
Romeo
one
Cornell.
of them?
Romeo
Yeah.
Cornell.
There's a coaching matchup on sides of the ball that somebody has always like pretty much like beaten Brady on the KC side, which is just kind of interesting. But overall, I don't know. It'll be fun. I'm excited. I was about to say, I wonder if anybody streams the the Super Bowl, but I was also like, why would you ever watch it if like the whole point is watching the commercials?
Oh, because you're gonna miss the commercials.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, that's dumb.
No, yeah,
it's
it's
also like on any television in the world.
it's gonna be an interesting one for. I think this is gonna come down. It will probably again come down
Yeah.
to like a single. It's gonna be one of those Tom Brady Super Bowls where it comes down to like he's like has to win it with a field goal at the end. Like it's like one of those things. I don't think this is a Rams.
I also think this is going to happen again next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The NFC is really tough to win. Like, I don't know. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's Aaron Rodgers," and like Tom Brady has to go to Green Bay, and we're like, "Yeah, well, Tom Brady isn't Peyton Manning. Like, he can play in the cold. Like, it doesn't matter. He just spent his entire career in New England, where it's like literally snowing all the time. So like, you go to Green Bay, you're like, oh, it's like right at home." But by the way, Tampa Bay tried to give that game away. We're gonna see how many times Tampa Bay receivers end up dropping passes from Tom Brady because it was disgusting last like 2 weeks ago to see like the folks like Mike Evans like literally get hit in the hands or like and just like
and like give it to the other team.
Give it to the other team.
Yeah.
Unreal. In any case, welcome back, everybody. We're going to start the second half here. Welcome in. This is our Duke-centric stream here. If you need the game itself, jump into the Discord. We got the game streaming for you there. You can hang out here and chat, and put in your thoughts, put in your comments, and follow along with us. We are absolutely on the side of the Blue Devils, in case you didn't figure that out. Yep. There we go. And I think I am a little behind, so I'm going to speed myself up here, jump forward in time, and it looks like UNC has a bucket right off the halftime. And I'll have to, was that Garrison Brooks that got it?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so Garrison Brooks here with 12. Duke's got to clean up on the turnover side of things, and we'll see how well we can do here. Matthew Hurt, 0 points so far in the game. 2 fouls. We got to keep an eye on that. DJ Stewart, in and out. Decent shot, though. I'm not going to fault him for taking that one.
That wasn't that bad at all.
Yep, Leaky Black there with 3 points and 3 fouls.
We were right. That was a good back cut there.
Garrison Brooks trying to find Baycott down low. This is good help defense.
Nice
Matthew
camera angle, can see the whole thing.
Yeah, Hurt, careful. Almost picked up a foul there, but did not. Roach is just going to go straight to the rack.
Nice. Nobody stopped ball.
That is fantastic to see from Roach, just going straight off the dribble. Baycott. Williams, they bring the double team, and Baycott just gets right through.
Why?
Good vision, I guess, but UNC, but like too easy. Again, UNC's bucket's coming real easy.
Why do you double?
I don't know.
we didn't double any other time.
Hurt trying to go for 3 here. That shot looks good, but it's actually short. And hits the rim and goes off the other side. Weak side rebound by Carolina, and that's an offensive foul.
No, it's not.
No? They're going to call Wendell. I thought he threw an arm. So here, they're going to bring the double team here, but but Hurt has to come down. Either Moore doesn't say anything and he just goes over and doesn't tell Hurt to cover it, and that's a miss by Baycott.
That was a miss. That was again the same thing down low. It was a problem. Luckily, he missed.
Duke just not talking down low here. Stewart picks up a little bit of a fumble, and Stewart Oh my gosh,
Oh.
the up and under, but he
Oh.
can't finish. Short. I thought that was a swipe
Such
there
a
by
nice
Walton.
move.
Hurt pokes it out. Bodies on the floor.
floor.
Duke and UNC bodies on the floor. Now everybody gets back up. That should
That's
be
a
a foul
foul.
on Roach, and that's fine because they were
Probably
probably
not a
gonna.
bad foul. Actually.
Not a bad foul. Not a bad foul. Caleb Love is going to inbound from the baseline. Nope, sideline. And actually, it's going to be Leaky Black to inbound right in front of Coach Williams.
Oh, Kentucky and Tennessee are on next if you want to watch another blue team that is awful this year.
Well, even worse than Duke, actually.
Yeah, worse than us. But my alma mater actually beat them.
Oh, that is great defense. That
Yeah.
should be out on Baycott. That didn't ever.
But also, I'm confused how that Williams ever touched the ball there.
Exactly. I don't
But-
understand how Williams actually touched that. If he actually deflected that or not. Baycott just fell over and threw it out of bounds. Love now to inbound actually at the baseline.
No replay again.
Duke defensively not bad. Not bad, although on the inbound pass, that is going to be Leaky Black for 2. That's his 5th point. 4th and 5th.
He's got to go at him, I think.
Well, yeah, you want to foul him out. I mean, he's got 3. Oh, beautiful back cut.
Take that one step. You take that one step with the dribble, and right there, that's when you do it.
Assist from Moore to Roach. That was fantastic. Roach up to 12 now. Careful, Matthew. And he cast it back off. Caleb Love blows by him and gets 12 so far. But yeah, there's not. Hurt's in a tough spot. I mean, he can't pick up 3 right now, so. And I don't know what Stewart was doing.
What?
And Baycott on here on the run out gets another easy 2. I mean, Stewart was looking for Roach, but bad.
I don't understand what that was about.
It looked like he didn't put enough zip on the pass, or just it didn't like. I don't know. I thought Coach K was going to call timeout here. Decides not to. Instead, Roach is going to drive this baseline and just beat his man off the dribble again. I mean, Roach has Love's number right now because he is blowing by him.
I'm confused by how he's getting so easily in the basket.
I mean, Carolina's number 2 there, Caleb Love, just nothing. Oh my God!
I thought he had the. I thought he hit the ball.
I thought he got ball there too. They're gonna give Baycott an and 1 off of this.
That's definitely not the start that we wanted to the half here.
No, that is
turnovers.
It was a strong end to the first, but the not as good start to the second half at all for Duke here. As we are at or just 1 second under the media timeout.
Oh, we are? We're in it?
Yes, we are in. We are in the media
okay,
timeout
okay.
at 15:59. We are technically in the media timeout here.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's tough.
I gotta say, it's a little bit of danger zone. This looks a lot like how the game started. With Carolina coming
it actually does
strong right out of the gate, and then we basically spent the entire rest of the first half playing catch up, and then got it to within. Well, tied it, took the lead, and then we sort of went back and forth for a while, and Carolina took a 2-point lead into the halftime. Now I'm almost inclined to say this thing's going to overtime. But I don't.
We got to get there first.
But we got to get there.
We got to make sure we're in the points range. Right now, this is not going to.
Right now, it's an 8-point game with Baycott at the line to shoot a and 1. 3 Carolina scorers in double figures, 2 with 12 points. Love with 12 points and Garrison Brooks with 12 points. Baycott here with 10, trying to make it 11. Matthew Hurt still with a goose egg in the box score, has not scored, playing a little tentative here on the defensive end. And honestly, at this point, I think you kind of just gotta go. Like you got.
I don't understand. He's just not getting in the game at all. Like he's not getting touches. I don't understand if it's him not coming to the ball. Or they're specifically telling him like, don't. Like, I don't really get it.
Yeah.
Is he just not?
I just don't understand. Matthew Hurt needs to get involved, but I don't understand necessarily why he's not in the first place.
Well, I think some of that was that he was kind of taken out of the game for
Yeah, he had his
early.
slight foul trouble, but ultimately he was still in for a majority of the time. And then he had that one just like jab step 3-pointer, and that was it.
Yeah, if that shot would have been big, I think, to get him in the game had it actually gone down. Unfortunately,
it also
not.
could be a fact that we typically don't go up against player or teams that have such an inside presence, so he's able to post up a lot easier, maybe. But still, he still should be able to post up against. He's playing defense totally fine against him. He should be able to play offense against him.
Yeah, the piece that's been missing is that mid-range jump shot, which has been sensational for him and worked really well all season. We haven't seen any of it. Like he's got to get that going too. Some little isolation one-on-one where he does his little step back jump shot, about 15, maybe 12 to 15 feet foot range. Maybe that'll get him going. Either that or try to get something easy going to the rim.
Yeah, legit nobody even. This is the multiple times that Roach has been able to get to the basket. Nobody of them to go and help over.
Yeah, I mean, both teams young, right? We said that there's been defensive lapses on both sides, and a lot of that I think has to do with the youth.
Massive defensive lapses on both sides.
Yeah, well. All right, going here at 15:59 in the second. Baycott at the line shooting 15:41 rather, and Baycott misses, but UNC recovers. So opportunity for an extended possession. Leaky Black for 2, and he will get that. That turns into a 4-point possession for Carolina, and it is now Duke trailing by 10 here at the start of the second.
All right, we made it up before. We made it up in the first half. We're still all right. Still a lot of time.
I do think this is the largest deficit, however, that we've faced. We had big contributions by Roach and Baker. What we can't do is start settling for, bad shots. But there's Baker, and there is a 3. Right on cue.
Exactly what we needed. Beautiful cut there by Jalen Johnson. The kick out. He got Goldwire. Goldwire passed it to the open man. Nice shot.
The extra pass there gets an even better shot, and on the other side, it is Love who just answers with a 3 of his own. Margin back to 10. As UNC, there's the stat, has made the last 6 of 7. Again, pretty much how this game started. And Goldwire, nice move in there, but that is going to not fall for him.
Wait, I thought he pointed. It was
no, it's out on Carolina.
Ball, but,
Stays with Duke.
I'd like to say we can't go underneath the screens anymore with how everybody's shooting. Joey Baker, not again.
Nope, not quite. Shot looked good, but it didn't go. Just wide right, and he travels. He travels.
Walked.
Well, at least they called that one because they've been pretty bad at calling
fair.
travels. So
here we got to get a bucket here, get some good offense.
Jalen Johnson with the ball handling duties, and he's going to take a long 2, and that's no good. I don't like that shot selection at all. Goldwire scrapping there, and this ends up in the hands of Carolina, as now Carolina's out in transition, and Roach tries to steal it from Sharp, but that is momentum.
Glad he's okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be a timeout here, yep.
As Duke now trails by 12. Well, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, slightly unfortunate.
Yeah, this game has gone. This reminds me of the game when I was a freshman, where, it was a Tyler Hansborough, Ty Lawson team, but we were basically right with them at halftime, and then they came out and just did their thing.
Absolutely, just yeah.
I
don't.
I mean, they won the national title that year, but they're not going to do that this year. But yikes!
It's the turnovers, and it's just when Jalen Johnson shot that jumper, I was like, we need to get a good shot here. Clearly,
yeah, that was poor shot selection.
It's not a good shot. Which,
again, really disappointed with the Hurt just not.
Well, nothing. This is where this deficit and that gap kind of comes to show, right? Like Hurt is going to get you those 15, 20 points a game, and then now they're just straight up not here.
Not here, yeah. And that's kind of the margin right now. The margin is 12. So, I mean, if he was on his average, he would be right around 12, but he'd have a tie game. Well, he's averaging 19 points per game. So essentially, at this point, we'd have at least 10 or so. So we'd be close.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can get involved back in the game more. I mean, it's still, I know I said it before, but now we're down to like 12 minutes. It's getting less and less amount of time here.
Yeah, because we've always known. It's always the question has been like who's the third scorer, because usually it's been Johnson and then Stewart and then JJ really, and so between the three of them have been pretty steady. But if you don't count on the top scorer not scoring, basically, yeah.
I mean, he literally has a goose egg.
Yeah. Cam, in chat, I actually do remember he was the one that won one of our 2 jerseys from last year. I don't think I remember exactly what jersey number.
I do remember Cam. And then also Jigglypuff won the other one.
Jigglypuff won the other one. That's right. I think it was a Trey Jones jersey that he requested.
I think it was. I
Yeah.
remember the photo. I still have the photo somewhere.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
Trey
the
Jones jersey.
There you go.
Perfect.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So, depending on whether we make the tournament or not, I guess we'll determine what we end up doing in terms of giveaways for this season. I feel like we've been so close every year.
Are we supposed to do a bracket challenge?
We were. I mean, last year we had it all teed up. We were
Bracket.
like, people were gonna win money in our bracket challenge, and then like the COVID scenario happened. We might still do it. I don't know. We'll see. The UNC highlight reel at the moment going by.
Yeah. Can't really. Yeah, he's just been taking the game Caleb Bluff here, unfortunately.
Yeah, he
Taking the
has,
game
kind of
over.
like Cole Anthony did last year. Thought once we got rid of Cole Anthony, we'd have a better time of it, but no. Caleb Love with 15 points,
Stepping
on
right in.
6 of 11,
Still in those shoes.
with Cole Anthony's
Pass.
number, by the way. Outside, Baker's open. Yeah, and Baker's going to take a tougher
good
2, but
shot.
he will get it.
Fine. Thank God. Thank God he made that shot.
Joey Baker now with 11.
low.
Duke needs a defensive stop, and Coleman isn't going to be able to come up with it. Too much size down low for UNC now starting to take over, as Sharp now has 6. I mean, we don't have anybody that's that big. Mark Williams
Yeah,
hasn't been able to
sure.
guard him. Henry Coleman can't guard him. Duke's offense, a lot of pressure on Duke's offense to continue producing points here as Baker loses the ball himself, and now Carolina is out in transition. Another turnover for Duke. Decent defense, though. Great defense there by Johnson as Carolina has hit the deck. And now it's a 3-on-4 there by Duke. Coleman underneath, takes a dribble, gathers, and one. That's it.
Come on.
Beautiful. Maybe that's the energy
Go.
spark we need as Coleman comes up big
Go.
for Duke.
Nice job. I was going to say, it looked like Joey Baker got freaking thrown to the ground over there, by the way.
Yo, Coleman has been sensational in the game. Like, these are fantastic minutes for Henry Coleman, who we've seen only sparingly this season, but he has absolutely made the most of his minutes here tonight. I mean, maybe this opens the door for him later this season, except he misses that.
But we get it back.
Jalen Johnson there with the rebound as Wendell thought about 3, but now will be guarded. There's a Carolina double. Somebody's got to be open. And Johnson going to step around.
Nice. Good job.
Sensational.
4-point possession. That's
yes,
what we need.
Indeed. Their lead is 8, but Duke needing a stop desperately here. A stop and a bucket would get us right back into this thing. Good defense there as Carolina picks up its dribble. Sharp now working on Coleman. Sharp still backing him down. Coleman, great defense. Hit the deck. Oh, wait. Hey, he held him. He held him. That is intentional. He literally grabbed his foot. What? Wait a sec. Replay that one, please.
That's a nice move there by Johnson.
Oh, okay. They're not going to replay. But, yo, that is... it literally looked like he reached out and grabbed Goldwire's foot. Okay. But Duke comes up with the stop it needs. Okay, all right. We're looking all right. Johnson's going to go 1-on-1 and result in a turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Moving your feet.
Boy,
you don't know where to pass.
You just got to go straight up with it. Kessler there and the putback by Sharp because nobody puts a body on him. All right, still a 10-point margin here.
Still 12 minutes. Still have time.
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
I thought he was going to shoot.
Johnson
Okay,
is now going to shoot, and he's just going to get it.
Too much airspace. He wasn't up on him at all.
Daring Johnson to shoot, and Johnson says, sure, here you go. Goldwire, with the great hands again. Goldwire on the floor, and so is Carolina, but that should be a travel, and it isn't. Kessler comes up with it. Duke comes up with, they're going to call a foul from behind. Give me a break. That should have been a legitimate steal.
He tapped the ball.
He tapped the ball from behind. Literally, like,
what are you talking about?
Stopping the play here. As we've hit the under 12 timeout, UNC will retain possession off another terrible ref call. And Duke only trailing by 7, however. Duke looking much better in that 4-minute stretch than the first 4 minutes. The first 4 minutes of the second half were awful. These 4 minutes were actually pretty good. We steadied the ship. It looks like we have something going here.
It's better.
Better.
At least weathering the storm better.
Yep.
But still, I mean, ultimately, like, what's hurting us is still not getting solved, but that's okay. At least we're scoring.
The turnovers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the putbacks, all of that.
Well, so, I mean, let's look. Let's look at the turnover story. Let's look at the rebounding story, because when we went into half, we were actually winning in the rebounding department, and we are still winning in the rebounding department. That doesn't look like it updated. Now we're losing in the rebounding department. 25 rebounds now for Carolina to only 23 for Duke. It was 18-16 in favor of the Blue Devils at halftime. The offensive rebounds are now even, 8-8. And Carolina still these second chance opportunities. Where is that? Second chance points, Carolina with 12, Duke with 13. So actually we're pretty even on that side of the ledger. But the points off turnovers for UNC continue to grow. 25 points off of 12 off of 12 Duke turnovers. As Carolina is making us pay for everything. Every mistake. And is also killing us in the paint, by the way. 30-22. So that's not fun. 12 was the largest lead of the game for Carolina. That happened right here at the start of the second. Duke managing to claw back slightly.
Slowly, but surely.
Slowly.
Maybe.
Yeah. Welcoming in all the viewers here on the channel. Make sure if you want to grab the game for some reason you can't see it, jump into Discord.
Let me post the link.
Go ahead and post the link there on Discord. Come back on the YouTube side. Feel free to drop your opinions here and such in chat. As long you can, if you're a UNC fan, as long as you keep it civil, we won't kick you out.
We welcome everybody. Just be nice.
Yeah.
We all have feelings that are sensitive.
Jalen here, chat saying, Cam saying Jalen Johnson with exceptional length for a freshman, great talent, physicality. I mean, absolutely.
I would hope he stays in a couple of years, but I think he's going to go straight to the NBA, unfortunately.
You know, when we did our series on the incoming freshmen, he was sort of the one that we looked at kind of unanimously across the board. We're like, yeah, he's probably gonna go of all of them. I mean, he definitely has that NBA talent. Some of the plays that he makes are just like mind blowing. There's even been some today that you're just like, how does he come up with that?
This is a very weird segment.
This is a weird segment.
Funny. It is kind of funny though. There are some very weird wins here.
It's all upside down. The mid-table is kind of packed. And there you have Virginia at 9-1 from their win against Pittsburgh today, Florida State, Virginia Tech, Louisville, UNC, and Duke. See, we're right there in the middle of it.
Surprised we haven't seen any Mark Williams in the game. With
He
all
was
this
there at
rebounding
the
and size.
start. At the start, UNC gets 2 cracks at it. It's going to have a 3rd crack at it
and
here,
get the foul.
and they will get fouled. So UNC now starting to dominate on the boards here. Roy Williams has made a tactical change to bring in Walker Kessler, the number 13, for some added size because he was getting beat on the boards. And now you see Sharp has gotten a lot more minutes in the second half than he did in the first. And so Roy Williams definitely going with the bigger lineup. And now it is starting to pay off on the offensive side.
Fortunately, they're actually hitting these now.
Yeah, as Sharp hits a free throw there, that is his 9th point of the afternoon. And he will miss the second one, but UNC is going to come up with a rebound again, and they might get a 3 off of this. No, that is in and out as Johnson comes back for that rebound. That was lucky, exactly.
That could really.
Matthew Hurt thought about 3, still has 0, now has 2.
There you go, Matt. Get involved.
All right, now we need a stop and another one. 6-point game here. Hurt finally has points at the 11-minute mark of the second. Still only 2 fouls. He can basically, he's just got to play free. Leaky Black takes a step inside, and Wendell Moore tried to cut him off, but Leaky's got 2.
I don't understand why we're double teaming.
Double teaming Brooks?
All the time. It just doesn't, they keep getting an easier shot from it.
Hurt going to try again, but has to pull up his dribble here. And Johnson off balance off the glass. Yeah. Rebound to Carolina. Oh, great hands by DJ Stewart, who's going to put up his own 2-point shot. Yes. Stewart with the steal and the bucket.
Heads up play, too. Love it.
Duke needs a stop. Duke needs a stop. Hurt on Brooks. Are they going to double team this one? Maybe. No. Brooks is going to go 1-on-1. That's a rebound to Baker.
It's honestly like Duke is so bad at double teaming that you should just never do it.
It's so bad at double team. It could. I mean, yeah, we might be. That almost. Wow. That was a hot pass there from Johnson to Moore. Johnson going to go for 3 again. Oh, and he's going to drill it.
Nice shot.
Johnson's got 3 more, and it's a 3-point affair here in Cameron. Yes. Somehow I have him with 14 points. We'll see. I gave him more points. I gypped somebody. Leaky Black working on Joey Baker here. Will Duke come up with another stop? It's got 13 seconds on the shot clock for UNC. 1-on-1 Hurt with Brooks. Brooks trying to go outside to Black. Black trying to get inside. Down to Sharp, and Sharp will score over Johnson for his 11th point.
He had the position down under there.
He does. 5-point game still.
Good defense overall.
Hey, this is a contest. We said both teams within a point of each other for average points. Is he hurt?
Thank God not.
Oh, no. Johnson goes down awkwardly but comes up, and he's okay.
Did he slip? What happened?
Looks like he did slip. Credit Brooks for the block. Well, I mean, Brooks blocks it because he can't elevate.
Like below,
Yeah. Duke got an inbound here. Give it to Coleman. Give it to Stewart. Cross-court pass to Roach. Back to Stewart. Stewart looking to take his man off the dribble. Gives it right into Baycott. We've done that 3 times.
Bounce pass, people.
Oh, this is good hands by Roach, and the ball is on the floor, and Baycott is going to get fouled. That is not a shooting foul, by the way.
This is all right. So you're saying how that's happened like 3 or 4 times, but also it's happened 3 or 4 times, and every single one of those are not bounce passes. So they're literally right in the hand. Like, it's so easy to.
Yeah, we're just handing it to him.
Yeah, bounce pass.
Okay, that is not a shot. That is an acting job. That is an acting job. All right.
I mean, at least he didn't make it. It's fine.
No, he misses it. Baycott at the free throw line, going to shoot his second of what is illegitimate, and the ball doesn't lie. So get out. Duke in transition. Coleman going to get pushed off the baseline. No, going to give it to Hurt. Hurt going to go for 3. That shot is brilliant.
Whoa.
Gets it. Yes.
go.
Duke by
Points.
2. Duke trailing by 2. All right. We are right back in this thing. Playtech trying to beat Roach off the dribble. Great hands by Roach. Yes, off of Playtech's knee and give it back to the Blue Devils. See,
and also, we were talking about the freshman that came in the game, Henry Coleman. One of the big differences there, I mean, you see him running the floor. That Matthew Hurt shot is set up because of him running the floor.
yeah, the UNC defense is completely collapsed and Hurt's wide open. This is where you miss the crazies, because right now Cameron would just be going just nuts. Absolutely nuts. And to Hurt again. Oh, trying to go for 3 again. Hurt.
No, it's fine. He checked.
Just short. UNC is going to step into a wide open 3, and that is going to fall.
I knew he was going to make it before he even shot it.
That was Love for 3 again. He's got 18. God damn. Roach picks it up, gives it to Stewart. Hurt going to work on Brooks. Back to Goldwire. He's got 6 seconds on the shot clock to make it happen. Goldwire going to go for 3. Oh, Goldwire!
Oh my God.
Goldwire's into the scoreboard, into the score sheet with 3. What a huge shot.
I never thought in my life I would ever witness a step back 3 from Goldwire. Credit
And
to him, man.
there it is.
Great. That was...
Both teams shooting an incredible percentage from 3. Carolina is 8 of 12. Duke is 10 of 20. I don't know how Carolina 8 of 12. Like, that's insane. Henry Coleman, good. Hey, that's a clean block.
That's good.
That is a clean block, by the way.
Defense.
Really good defense.
5 seconds left in the shot clock, too, so there's a chance here.
And this is the under 8 media timeout. Let's check chat here for a sec, because we had a question. He says, I think Hurt might be a liability. Oh, so no, so I don't agree with this one. Like Hurt's he's the top scorer on the team consistently, and also the second highest scorer in the ACC, and he's got like one of the highest scoring averages like nationally. Like we were actually talking about this before, because it's Hurt, Johnson, and Stewart who are like your 3 that are going to get you points, and then maybe somebody like comes in and maybe Stewart doesn't have a good game and Roach is actually the one, or earlier in the season Brakefield had good games and so on. So those, like, that third position was interchangeable, but Hurt was always the number 1, and he's also like borne the brunt of the offense and to some extent some of the defense too.
I do agree with that. He is a liability on the defensive end.
Maybe. I mean, he's gotten a lot better than he was last year.
There's nothing you can really do about it. Like,
last year was terrible.
As kind of you were saying, like, he kind of has to play no matter what, because he's going to give you the points anyway. So like, even if he's a liability on the defensive end, which I still think he is.
So last year defensively, he absolutely
was.
Oh, it was bad. People blowing by him. Like he didn't have like the meat on him to be able to actually back people down and hold them up. But I mean, this year with the added weight, he's held up really well. He's actually playing pretty good defense against Garrison Brooks. Like these two have gone back and forth all game.
I don't disagree at all. But he is still a liability defensively.
Brooks is, he's got 12 points. All right, so like, it's better than having 24.
I think Henry Coleman has been that defensive person down low to kind of completely sort of change things up for Duke. I mean, he's playing really good defense and not fouling as well, which is fantastic.
Yeah, he has absolutely been a spark, and it's crazy. Like these Duke UNC games, you never know. Like you might find somebody who sometimes hasn't played as much, or like, and they end up having a big impact. Remember last year, it was Wendell Moore that was the unlikely hero of the game who ended up getting the game-winning shot, and he hadn't played. He's been played sparingly throughout the season. Like wasn't a consistent scorer or anything.
That is true.
So these games always have a way of surprising you.
All these games are games that people are going to step up, and it's who wants to rise up and be the person kind of in the national spotlight for it too. I mean, these are the biggest games of the year.
This really is.
Remember when Yeah. Do you remember when Jordan Goldwire used to miss wide open layups?
I don't know. I don't really think I have to remember it. Like it happens all the time.
Yeah,
like it happens all the time.
Definitely not. It's not one of those.
But hey, man, I mean, he's come a long way. Now he's hitting step back 3-pointers. Unbelievable.
Well, he gets steals, assists. Like there's other ways. There's other ways.
Guy's balling out there.
Actually, now the team has learned to always follow up. You see, DJ Stewart has cleaned up one of his misses. Jeremy Roach has cleaned up some of his misses too. So like,
That's true, actually.
yeah.
I
All right.
remember that one.
Here we have. What have we got? I need to speed myself up here a little bit. And we said right out of the gate that we thought this game was going to go down to the wire. Both teams averaging, Carolina averaging 70 points per game, Duke 71, or 73 and 74. Sorry, the scoring averages, the amount of points they're letting up is 70 and 71, and that is a foul against Matthew Hurt. Terrible defense. There's your terrible defense as Garrison Brooks gets position.
Literally right on cue, actually.
Oh, boy, that was bad. Hurt gets beat, Brooks gets it in, and we'll have a chance for an and one. But, like, Hurt looks like he was off in the other side of the stadium. Like, that's a miss by Garrison. Carolina really inting themselves here at the free throw line. 4 of 12 for UNC from the charity stripe. Oh, that's a great cut. Take it. Finish that. Oh, it goes for Jordan Goldwire. Woo, the Cameron rims.
No, he's going to hit this shot.
Oh, my. Wow. Good. You called it.
Yeah, he's wide open, step in 3. They're not missing those.
Leaky Black has 12 after that. The threes in transition have killed us. Love and Black, both. Duke now trailing by 5. Again, we've been having to claw our way out of deficits the entire game because we just have bad starts. At the first 4 minutes of halves have just been bad. Wide open three-point shooter here is Moore, and Wendell can't connect. And this is like you're putting so much pressure on your offense to hit these shots because we just dig ourselves holes so early. Love trying to go in, can't get it. Rebound by UNC is no good. Baycott fighting.
He's out of bounds.
And he is out of bounds. That will go over to Duke. I mean, Baycott was just getting 2-3 opportunities down.
He's throwing it off the backboard to himself.
Yeah. Nobody can beat him down there.
He's your textbook really good college basketball player that's bigger than everybody else, but will not be good in the NBA.
Goldwire to Hurt. Going to get to Moore here. Moore by the ACC logo, the Goldwire. Decent movement on this one.
Yep.
Back. Here's an open shot by Moore again from 3. Yes. Wendell Moore. Great ball movement there, and I believe this is a Carolina time. No, this is a Duke timeout, which leaves Mike Krzyzewski with 1. Coach K's got to get something to happen on the defensive end here.
That was really good.
Great extra pass.
Yep, great extra pass. They also brought the extra man over there when there was always only one, so they overloaded that side, and they knew someone was going to have to come and help. That was excellent. God, this is terrible. It's like a 2-point game. Jesus.
It is a 2-point game with 5 minutes and 22 seconds to go here in the second. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing scheduling a 4:30 game on Tuesday. That is
what?
Unfortunately,
is that one of the COVID games?
Yeah, it's like a makeup game.
That's why.
Yeah. We try to do most of the game, but that's a 1:30 in the afternoon here on the West Coast. Unfortunately, that is not going to happen.
Yeah, can't even happen for me.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Literally, like.
But we'll be back next Saturday for the NC State game. That'll be our
literally in the middle.
That'll be our next one. That's a 4:00 Eastern game. All right. Coach K talking defense with the team here as Duke has now pulled this thing within 2. Good hands defense by Coleman. And here, this is Walton. Gonna give it to Love. Love trying to call Baycott up for a screen. No, we'll get the screen from Brooks. Love going to go for 3. That's a quick release. Weak side rebound by Carolina. And UNC still has it. It's off his foot! Yes! Yep. Turnover by Carolina.
Yep.
Anthony defense. Harris here.
Great force turnover there.
Good intensity by the Blue Devils. Again, Cameron would be crazy. Goldwire bringing the ball up the court. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson one-on-one against Baycott right now with the spin move. Gets it to Hurt down low, who is with Brooks. Hurt looking. There's a turnaround jump shot by Hurt. Yes! Game tied.
Nice. See, but that's what I'm talking about, Jalen Johnson, dude. He keeps jumping in the air without actually knowing where he's going to
Yeah,
pass the ball.
Hurt bailed him out.
Lucky there.
Hurt bailed him out. Absolutely.
So lucky.
Hurt absolutely
Dude.
bailed him out.
Nice defense.
Yes, and it has to pick up the dribble. Garrison Brooks over by the timeline. They have 12 seconds on the shot clock. Good hedge out there. Love, and now Baycott. Oh, he stepped on the end line. No, he's out of bounds.
I was going to call a foul on Hurt.
He's out of bounds.
Oh.
Really? I wasn't even tracking, but
I
apparently
wasn't- I
that's
didn't even
Hurt's
realize
fifth.
He had four.
I didn't even realize he had 4 either. Well, he's had foul trouble. This is the second game that he's fouled out that has been close. Oh my God, this is not. Baycott literally steps on the line, and it's like not even. You know what?
They've missed a lot.
They've missed a lot. You know what? There's
a
your
lot.
proof. They've missed it
Missed a
in both
lot.
directions. These refs
Yeah.
suck on both sides.
That's not that
The
good.
refs have been awful. Both Duke and Carolina fans have stuff to complain about here. The refs have been horrible. Just awful. Well, let's see from the 4:15 mark as Baycott actually makes one.
It wasn't even a shooting foul either, which makes it worse.
No, it's essentially a one-on-one.
God, get the camera off the poor guy, Jesus.
I wasn't even tracking that he had 4. I wonder if he knew.
I was so confused when they said he was fouled out. I was like, what?
Yeah. Because usually, like, the coaches will tell you, but. And he was very careful at the start of the half, too. Duke's going to have to make do here the final 4 minutes without its leading scorer. The goal wire.
Nice.
Great assist to Johnson, who dives in there. 16 points for Johnson. And we're tied again at 79. Back and forth we go. Love. Wow. Get out of here, kid.
Yeah,
No
this guy
foul
just
on that.
can't miss.
Johnson going to go one-on-one right here. Absolutely. You can't connect. Damn, I thought he was going to come up with that one. Shoot. Again, the mismatch here. Baycott down low, and he's going to get ripped down by Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, what is Joey Baker supposed to do?
Yeah,
against that guy?
Baycott's going to have to earn it at the line.
Yeah, if that, poor Joey.
Yeah,
Just
that's
foul
not
him the second
not
he
going to
gets the
happen.
ball.
Johnson's got to be the one guarding that, because Joey's just completely mismatched.
Yeah, there's no shot.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, 2-point game with Baycott going to the line. 3:13 to go. And this is the final media timeout. Duke with 2. And I believe, how many does UNC have left? I'm not quite sure.
I think they haven't
2?
called any.
They've definitely called 1.
One. No, they called 1 because of
They called 1 last
one
half.
of the loose balls or something like that.
Well, they tried to call that one and they didn't get it, I think. Total points, 11. Oh, Goldwire has 7. I see. Goldwire has 7 and Johnson's got 14. So I accidentally stole points from Goldwire and gave them to Johnson. But now we're squared away. And I guess the foul situation, we'll make sure this is right going down the stretch. It's 1 on Moore, 2 on Johnson. 2 on DJ Stewart, who we actually haven't seen much of here in this second half. Goldwire. Williams. Okay, that foul situation is correct. And on the other side, Harris, 3. Yeah, Leaky Black still with 3 fouls. We haven't done anything to get him more of them. Brooks, okay. And there's your...
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's all about just getting stops and scoring buckets. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Really, the main thing is now they're just going to pound us inside because without Hurt, they're always going to have a mismatch inside, which is always going to be difficult.
Yep.
Even Hurt was a mismatch too, but now it's way worse.
You're going to have a lot more ball pressure by the guards to try to deny the passes from ever getting inside. Oh, get out of here, Jay Billis. He was trying to make a play on the ball. He couldn't reach it. What are you?
Yeah.
What are you? Oh my God! Get off the air, Billis. Come on. That was dumb.
Yeah, it was.
What are you like trying to argue for an intentional foul off that play? Like, give me a break, man.
That's a brick.
That
Never mind.
Nope. That should have been a brick.
Should have been a brick.
And rolls in. And of course he makes both. Of course he makes both. Yes. Wow. All right. 4-point game here. 3:10 to go. Duke on the floor. It's Johnson, Goldwire, Baker, Moore, and Roach. And Baker going to go for 3. He's been hot so far tonight. That hits back iron. That should have been over the back by Garrison Brooks, but okay, not called. So Brooks beats out Moore for the rebound, and Carolina comes down with it.
How to get a stop here.
12 seconds on the shot clock here. Ball in the hands of Love. Going up against
it's our ball, I think.
That should be our ball. It is.
Yes,
That's
it is.
another stop.
It is.
Yep.
Good defense there by Goldwire once again.
Need a bucket, though. Need something easy.
We just need a score.
Is he not pushing? What?
That's fine.
Ugh.
That's all.
Oh, that's a foul on Baycott.
Yeah,
absolutely pushes Wendell Moore off the block there.
But we are not in the bonus, unfortunately.
No, Carolina with plenty of fouls to give here.
It's crazy, actually, that they only have 3 fouls.
Goldwire working on Love, gets it to Moore, who's working on Black. Moore down low to Baker. Baker with 10 seconds on the shot clock driving. It's gonna go. They're gonna call this off Baycott. They're actually gonna
they're gonna
review
reverse the call, I think.
You're actually not inside 2 minutes. I don't know if you can actually review that.
It totally goes.
It totally goes off Baycott though. Like this is so obvious.
Literally went
you can't. The problem is you can't review it because you're not inside of 2 minutes. Another terrible ref call here that just gives the ball to UNC. Yeah, and Coleman now in the game because he's the only one that can really body up Baycott, and Love just drills another 3. That, Fran, might be it.
Okay, all right. It's a point back. It's not the worst thing in the world. Still can get a stop.
Was that more?
2 possessions. Oh.
Was that Moore for 2 or who?
Yeah, it was more.
I mean, Caleb Love just hasn't missed from range. Oh.
that's
Man,
actually
if
a
Johnson
really
had just a
hard
little bit more body control. Tough one.
Also, definitely not that great running into that screen at all.
Yeah, that doesn't
That's
feel good.
definitely not.
90 seconds here. Duke trailing by 5. We've seen crazier stuff happen. Oh, that is a turnover by Carolina.
That's not a good turnover.
That is a giveaway here.
Okay. Not the worst thing in the world.
Goldwire's definitely getting the better of Love on that possession. I don't know why we haven't seen Stewart. He's got 9 points, 2 fouls. Like, I don't know.
There he is. Now he's back in the game.
Oh, he's back in the game. And there's
Nice,
Jeremy Roach
Roach.
down low. Beautiful pass from Goldwire to Roach. Another quick hitter. Sorry, that goes to Roach there. 16 points for Roach, and it's a 3-point game. Duke going with the press.
Called the timeout.
Carolina calls timeout.
Yeah. I was like, what? He just threw the ball to him.
Not quite. Carolina with 2 timeouts remaining here. Duke has 1. See, the bounce passes have worked. Anytime you, like the chest pass that you're talking about winds up in the literally winds up in the numbers of UNC, and it's a disaster.
It happened like 5 or 6 times this game, and they all turned into turnovers just because they weren't bounce passes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that 3 of them probably would have still been turnovers, but at least 3 of them would have probably gone through. It's just unbelievable. It's really frustrating because it's such a basic basketball skill.
Well, we said it was going to be close, and
it can. You're totally right about why Herb picks up more fouls. It's always what I've kind of said with the just always smaller body. But to his credit, he has gotten a lot better, and he's also bulked up a lot more this season, so it's a lot easier for him. But it's still something that he needs to work on in his game 100%.
Carolina trying to inbound from what would be the Cameron Crazy section. And they do for Garrison Brooks here, but they do have to get it over the timeline, and Caleb Love does.
They did.
Little loose there with the ball, but Duke doesn't capitalize. Love's going to try to dribble some air out of this thing. Baycott going to screen high and
foul.
More hedges, and that's going to put UNC on the line. Like, why do you need to come out so far? Like, what?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You got to hedge so hard.
Like, literally run into him. Which way do you think he's going? Like. UNC has shot poorly from the free throw line, but they will get that one as Love connects for the first. That's 24 points for him. Basically doing his best Cole Anthony impression.
Only a few people have shot poorly. Just think about that. Everybody else shot fine from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Just mainly Baycott
and he will get the second.
That one. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah, it's still 1 minute. It's only a 5-point game, and here's going to be Roach for 3, and that shot is short. Rebound to Moore, and Roach was open, but Moore's going to try to go in down low. That should be an and one, and yes, it is.
Okay. Still a chance.
So you could miss it, get the rebound, and get a 3. I mean, you could.
That's a really good move.
Should be the 4th on Leaky Black.
Oh, yeah. He jumped. He got him up in the air.
Great finish by Moore.
Yeah, fantastic.
So, well, I think he's going to hit this.
Oh,
he doesn't. He misses it.
Wire almost.
I mean, if you're going to miss it, at least miss it intentionally and be like, go get the rebound. Oh, that does not help the cause at all. Duke going to play defense. No intention of fouling here. It's still a 3-point game, and the shot clock difference is 15 seconds. Oh, back down. Great block by Johnson, who comes up with it. It's a 3-point. Okay, timeout. No, they're going to go straight for it. Oh, DJ Stewart with the finish.
Good.
Now you foul, I think.
Yeah, you got to foul now.
UNC will call time.
You got to foul. Yeah, you got to foul.
Wow. Imagine if Moore had actually gotten the free throw.
Why do they have to make it so much more difficult for us? So much more stressful for us. Oh,
What a block
man.
by Johnson. Oh,
Nice
baby,
block.
that was sensational.
He didn't hesitate. Went up. What nice pass too. Once again was chest pass. So he should probably bounce past that next time. But not like anybody cares.
Wendell, an 84% free throw shooter, misses the free. I mean, 1 point game. So first things first, UNC's got to inbound, and then you got to go and foul one of their lesser free throw shooters. So my guess is Roy Williams doesn't even put Bacot in the game at this
No,
point, which
he
means
doesn't
that they don't
because-
have an interior presence.
Yeah, he can't put him in the game 100%, but he will put him in the game. No, it's not our ball. He's gonna keep him out and then switch him in for defense.
But if you inbound it to Bacot and force Bacot to the free throw line, oh, Bacot's going to be the inbounder? No,
He's not
Brooks
gonna
is
be
going to
in
be
the
the
game.
inbounder.
No, he's gonna defense offense switch him. So then once the foul happens, he'll switch Bacot back into the game, play defense.
No, Bacot is in the game right now.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he's going for the baseball pass down low. Oh, Garrison Brooks almost had him. And here's Leaky Black.
Don't foul!
What? Oh. Ref way too quick on that call. Let's see. Ugh, I mean, Leaky back at the free throw line.
Oh my God!
Oh, he misses the first. Oh, this is nuts. What? I don't even know. You know what? I hope we have an end of game play because Miami was a disaster. So like,
I hope we at least get the ball.
I hope like we got to get the rebound. By the way,
It goes this way.
it would be better if he made this than if he misses it. Because if he misses it, UNC's liable to get the rebound. So there you go. At least he makes it.
He's gonna take the one timeout. Yeah.
Yeah. Coach K will call time. Oh no, Roy will call time. Roy will call his final timeout.
Honestly, if I was Coach K, I'd almost want to advance the ball half court and then call the timeout.
Yeah, but Roy called it first.
No, I know.
Yeah.
So right after the timeout, advance the this thing.
This thing is
Oh my God.
crazy. Oh man, welcome in all the viewers. By the way, if you need a game, it's in Discord. Frank had posted the link there. You can join it. You can follow along with what we're seeing here. It's another close Duke UNC. We're hoping that this one is going to go our way too. That was the final in overtime from last year. Oh boy.
Yeah, I think the half court timeout is the move here because you're not really gonna need them again.
Well,
I mean, I guess actually there is a rationale here that you do shoot. There is a rationale here that you actually shoot and leave like 5 to 6 seconds on the clock because you can still foul and they miss one and you still have a chance to tie the game.
wait.
You actually
What?
don't want to take
No. You want to give yourself an opportunity for an offensive rebound. And a second
still to
chance.
get another possession to win the game. Like you can still. have
Oh,
another
I
round
see.
of
I see.
fouling.
Yeah, but what? But if the game was tied, you wouldn't do that.
No, I'm saying if you. That's why you still want to shoot the shot no matter what with at least 7 seconds left.
Yeah,
You
well,
don't want to shoot it with 0.
no, you don't want to shoot it with 0 unless you're going to go to 3 to end the game. But like, and here's to Roach,
They're gonna
13
foul.
seconds, so they're going to give a foul.
Just fine.
That's fine.
Subsequently moving the ball up the court for us.
True.
Actually.
True. So it's Stewart, Moore, Roach, Johnson, and Goldwire here. 10 seconds. Moore's just going to dive to the bucket, and he's going to.
walked.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Was that not? Did the UNC player not get a hand on it? No?
He just straight up. Nah, he just straight up just. He just was way out of control.
By the way, UNC can't call timeout. Why?
Close. I can't. can't believe it. He didn't even get the shot up. I thought he was just gonna put the layup up. Even if
Yeah,
was
and
gonna get fouled.
he pins
But
himself.
I don't know why. I don't
He
know why
pins himself
waited
under the
long.
basket.
He had like a clear. He had a clear path to the basket. Just take the two. Just take the two.
I don't
And he
under.
was gonna get fouled. He totally was gonna get that fouled. The guy, if he doesn't like hesitate, it was totally a foul if he actually went up for it.
God. 3-point game. I agree with you. I thought he was clear to the bucket. I thought we were going to call Wendell for 2 and the game is tied. And nothing. And now we got on this side, and Leaky Black gets that one too. So of course the 70% free throw shooter comes up and gets it.
Wait, he shot.
Yeah, that's a foul. That's a shooting foul.
No.
That is absolutely a shooting foul, by the way, Carolina. Go get wrecked. That should be a shooting foul. And they're not going to give it, but all right.
I've seen that. Give it as a.
And that is it. Wow, what another disaster at the end of the game. Because we can't manage end of game plays. So, okay. Happened again in Miami. Happens again today. And that is no fun.
Unfortunate to say the least.
And, okay. Well, Fran, at least you and I had fun.
I still enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Still had a good time. It was a good game overall, basketball-wise. We didn't win, but it was still a good game. So.
It was a good game. It was classic Duke UNC. They did for the most part get to play. I mean, and it was a back and forth the entire time, which was actually quite interesting. It gave us an interesting finish here. Unfortunately, it doesn't go our way again. It's unfortunate. It happens. So unfortunately, Duke Nation sad for the time being. But what are you going to do about it? As I mentioned before, unfortunately, we can't do the Notre Dame game because it's on Tuesday and it's like way too early in the day. But we will be back for the NC State game. So hopefully for the folks that were joining us here on the broadcast side of things, thank you very much for hanging with us. If you joined us in the Discord, stick around. You can comment on, football, basketball. We'll probably be blowing up the Discord tomorrow for the Super Bowl.
Amen.
And
great game.
Should be a great game. Thanks very much, everybody, for hanging out with us. Drop a sub in the chat, or drop a sub in the channel, and we will see you next Saturday for the NC State game. Thank you very much, everybody. Go Duke! Unfortunately, not our night, but in any case, take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and safe weekend. Cheers.
Take care.